Hi everyone, it's Adriana here back again with some cards I've created with Couture Creation products. These are my cards that I've created with most of the decoupage sheets that are available now from Couture Creations, and also some dies and some other products from Couture Creations. But first of all, I want to show you these Jeannie Arts Decoupage Sheets. These are gorgeous violet flowers. I love the butterflies and the flowers on these images. And with foam tape, foam dots or foam squares, take your pick, you can actually add dimension to your cards by layering these push out images from the decoupage sheets. It's just a great tool for embellishing on cards. I'm also going to create a couple of leaves with the Fern cut and create die from the My Secret Love collection. But first of all, I'm going to colour a piece of cardstock. It's just a plain piece of cardstock. I'm just dabbing a bit of pigment ink, sprucing it with a bit of water, and just dabbing my cardstock, getting a bit of colour on my cardstock. Once I've done that with a couple of colours, I'm just going to heat dry that with my heat tool, and that'll be perfect now to actually cut out. I'm using a couple of pigment colours from the Card Deco colours, and I have all the list of all the products and all the colours that I've used in the list below in the description of this video. So using my GoPower and Emboss machine to cut my tags, I'm using the Steampunk Dream collection of tags. There is 2 tags in this collection. One is a distressed tag set and the other one is a straight edge tag set. I'm placing the frame die with some Go Press and Foil sealing tabs. So these are the plates that are available with the machine, that comes with the machine. You have A plate, C plate and B plate. Just a little tip, I tend to use the C plate in the middle, then place my cardstock and my die, and then placing the thicker of the C and B, the B one's a bit more thicker, I place that on top, so when it just makes my C plate last a little bit longer. But all of these plates are purchasable, and you can replace them from your local papercraft store. They have them available. So you may have seen I had a bit of trouble placing that through the machine. Another tip is you'd have to guide through the plates because they're quite big. So just gently guide them through as you initially put through the plates and the dies through the machine. But it's a very quick process and it's hands-free. You just press run, guide the plates through, the machine grabs the plates, and presto, some beautiful tag dies are cut out. I'm cutting out some 3 of these dies. So the other tag I'm also using is the straight edge one. This is also from the Steampunk Dreams collection, but this time I'm using 3 pieces of cardstock because that's how fabulous this machine is. You can actually cut 3 pieces of cardstock. My cardstock is 250 GSM and I've just laid them on top of each other, and with the machine, in one easy transaction, one process, I have 3 beautiful tags already cut out. You might notice also I had my tags die at a diagonal, not straight on, and try to keep your plates, try to reverse them and keep using them on different sides. It makes your plates last longer. So now I'm going to add some ink to the edges of my distressed tag with a blending brush. This is a beautiful Deluxe blending brush that's available from Couture Creations, and with a bit of pigment ink I'm just rubbing a little bit of colour around the edges. I love this brush, it's such a soft bristle. I have a couple of these for the main colours that I use with all my projects. So I use a lot of green, a lot of brown and a lot of black. So I have one of those for each of my colours that I use constantly. The Deluxe blending brush comes in a beautiful casing. It's in the shape of a love heart. Quite nice on your craft table. So here I have another stamp set from the Steampunk Dreams collection, and using my precision stamp press from Couture Creations, I'm now going to stamp that beautiful script stamp over the top of my tags. And I'm using just some pigment ink. Now you may have noticed I placed a piece of paper underneath my tag so it doesn't actually stamp all over the base of my stamp press. So I'm just placing it where I need it to press down, and now I'm just going to add some dye ink onto my stamp in the place where I want it to be stamped. Press down, beautiful precision stamping every time, and if it doesn't stamp the first time, you just press it again or add some more ink. Just a really quick tool and great use for doing great stamping. I really love this stamp press. I've used it so many times. Now, using the Reaching Fern Cut and Create die from Couture Creations collection called My Secret Love, I'm now just inking the actual die over with some olive green pigment ink, placing that on the sandwiches for my die cutting machine, which I'm now using the Go-Cut and Emboss machine. Just like a normal die, you just process it through and it cuts beautifully, a beautiful leaf that's cut in one process. It's actually inked and gave it colour, and also it's actually embossed. You probably can't see it, but it's actually embossed as well as given colour, all from one little beautiful leaf. So I cut several of those for my cards. So here are my finished tags. I've added a bit of seam binding ribbon. I've applied all the tags together, added the beautiful decoupage sheets, layered them with some leaves, and also with this one here I've added some flowers as well, just to add a bit of touch of depth. I love 3D cards. They're just beautiful to look at and just gives it a different look. I've also added a couple of words, but before that I decided I'm going to use these on cards. I was going to leave them as tags, but then I thought, no, I'll use them on top of cards, and that's the best thing about tags. You can actually place them onto cards. So up here I have an A6 sized card. I've just got a bit of timber type paper, which I've actually inked and stamped a beautiful script stamp on there, and inked a leaf on there, and I'm going to place all of these tags on a card exactly like this one here in the background. I've also made a Love You sentiment from the My Secret Love collection. It's an actual cut and create die, which you can foil, but again, all I did was I didn't do any foiling. All I did was I inked it with a bit of bronze pigment ink over the whole die, placed it on my die cutting machine as if it was a die with a bit of white cardstock, run it through my die cutting machine, and I have a beautiful embossed sentiment. This embossed sentiment, I also actually cut them, so I didn't have the word you on some of them, I just kept the word love. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you like my tags that I've created and incorporated them on cards. Please subscribe to my channel. I have the link at the end of this video. Also like and comment down below. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you soon. Please stay safe and happy crafting. Bye for now.